Hello, Lars, and welcome to the conference. So, in the news, we had all these doomsaying about AI, how it may kill us, destroy humanity. So, how much of that is actually based in reality, and how much is that just our fears from decades of science fiction telling us AI will take over?
So I think there's a lot that is, a lot of harm done by all the Hollywood movies, from 2001: A Space Odyssey to Terminator, etc., Her, whatever. And of course, that's Hollywood. That's not science. Science is different, but still, I mean, you did see that a lot of AI researchers actually asked for a pause in the development of generative AI and large language models after GPT-4. And of course, that is based on not what's happening with GPT-4 or maybe even GPT-5 or 6, but what might happen in GPT-7, 8, X. And of course, let's say what they're worried about is you do get some output that you weren't expecting, and you also released, like GPT-4. And then people started using it for something that you didn't expect and you didn't plan for. And of course, it's really hard to plan for everything because you are actually releasing a large language model and it can't be used for, let's say, anything that language can be used for, which is basically everything. So there's a slight worry about this. I don't think this is going to be, a big thing for quite a long time. So I have actually chosen to be positive about this. I'm actually focusing on the positive outcome of both generative AI, but also, going back 7 years or more on, let's say, traditional AI. But you could focus on the dark side, but that could be pitch dark, and it's a choice. I've chosen to be positive. I think that's better.
I believe so. And we're nearly a year out since ChatGPT was released. So, what do you think are some of the benefits of the general population actually embracing these AI, and especially generative AI tools?
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, one more week now, and we are at the 1 year mark anniversary of GPT 3.5. And of course, it took some time. People were super surprised that this happened. I mean, my company had been working with generative AI and large language models, natural language processing for a number of years. We weren't surprised that it had become this good. Of course, that's exponential development. It's mathematics. But we were really surprised about, let's say, the user interface, ChatGPT, which a lot of people started using. And of course, in the beginning, it was like wedding speeches and all kinds of silly stuff. But after some months, and it took some time, people started using this for their business as well. Okay, so I'm in HR. Can I actually write a job ad using this technology? Can I actually take my existing job ad and make it into a more, let's say, youthful tone of voice? And you had all these kind of different use cases, and they just started getting better and better and better. And I've been talking to thousands and thousands of people in different industries and different roles, and they all are seeing that this technology can actually enhance them, it can augment them, it can make them faster, actually more creative, because they get some input from the technology into getting new ideas. I mean, brain drain is a problem, or I mean, you can't think of any new creative idea. And then you actually get some suggestions right out of the box, and then you start expanding on that. And I think that's the beauty of the whole thing. And you can use this for so many different use cases. I believe this actually transforms and augments every role, every industry, as long as you are working cognitively, using your head.
Oh, exactly. And looking a bit further ahead into the future, what excites you the most about AI development and this next generation of AI potentially?
Oh, that's a big question. I mean, a lot of people are now talking about AGI, artificial general intelligence, when AI is, can do everything cognitively that a human being can do and more. And of course, we are approaching that slowly but securely, going that direction. Who knows when it's going to happen? I've, for the last 10 years, I think I've predicted that this is going to happen in 2029. So that's based on, exponential development and Moore's law, which is still existing. Maybe it will happen even before 2029, because what you're now seeing with large language models is really a breakthrough. So of course this excites me, because then if I have some kind of, let's say, personal, intelligent, proactive assistant that can actually help me in my role, whatever my role is, then that would be fantastic. I mean, who wouldn't want to have that? I mean, just organizing your calendar, that takes so much time. I spend so many hours every week just trying to organize my calendar. Answering your email, transcripts from Teams meetings, having Teams meetings transcribed in different languages. I mean, it's fantastic. So all of this is, it's really fascinating, and I can't decide on what excites me the most, but there are so many new developments, like every week, that you can do. Actually, last weekend, I just made a small GPT for public speaking. Took me like 7 minutes to make that thing. I spread it to some of my colleagues within public speaking, and they said, "Wow, how did you do this?" Well, it was really easy. But this is the kind of development we're looking at, and I think it's gonna change the way we work. I think it's gonna be more fun working, because the boring, tedious parts are automated, and you get some suggestions for the exciting parts, because you have this kind of proactive, intelligent assistant that's always there. If you have the inspiration on Friday night at 10 o'clock in the evening, it's there. Or if it's on Tuesday at 9 o'clock in the morning, it's always there.
Definitely sounds exciting. And thank you for all your insights, and I do hope you enjoy the conference.
Thank you very much for having me.